Hey everybody, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. You're seeing me naked eyes, which is a first for me. I've done my entire face makeup except for just my eyes. I kind of wanted to do a complete like get ready with me, but I don't have the time. I have too much stuff to do today. So I just thought, hey, we can at least do eyes together, and today we're going to be using a combination of the Makeup Revolution Precious Stones Rose Quartz palette and the Tom Ford Soul, I don't even know, number 3. That's, if you can see it, a combination of both of them. I like the transition shades in this in the Makeup Revolution kit. So yeah, I really kind of wanted to just do some talking and see, if I could kind of get to know some of my subscribers. And I need to get, so this is my Simple Human light. I have a big one in my bathroom upstairs, but I thought this had a light. I think it does. I just haven't charged this in so long that it's not turning on. Dang it, if I would have, this would be so much better because it is dark in here, because I can't open my window because literally the sun is shining right through it. So when I turned it on, opened it, I had I couldn't see because the sun was like shining right in my face. So yeah, so I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what you guys think about the makeup community, period. Like how people seem to treat each other. Like, obviously I'm talking about the influencers that have like a lot of subscribers. Like I don't even know, like James Charles and Jeffree Star and those guys. Like, how do you guys feel about the way that like all that's going? Tati, because I've been watching her for years, and so it kind of really shocked me to see her get into some drama. I was like, what? That girl keeps her nose pretty clean. And so to see her get involved in the drama was pretty shocking. I was just kind of like, dude, what is she doing? But in the world that we live in now, like none of us seem to deal with things behind the scenes. We seem to like go off on each other online, which is so weird. I mean, I've done it too. Like, if I've gotten into an argument with my friends, I won't like bash them by name, but I'll like, I'll have, I don't do it anymore, but I've put like a meme up, like, where no one else would know, but because because we're arguing, they know it's about them kind of thing. So I've done that kind of stuff, but I feel like that is totally different than what's happening, because I have like 5,000 friends on YouTube. They have like 10 million people watching them, so I feel like that's a completely different situation. And then now how like even the freaking drama community is having their own kind of drama. I'm like, dude, you guys are crazy. You're supposed to be like holding the beauty community accountable. That's what I think is so funny too, is this is what I think is so funny too, is how they're starting to change the way what they call themselves. So they all used to call themselves drama channels. I mean, I think that's what I've heard from the get-go forever, right? And now they're calling themselves commentary channels. And, you know, and how the YouTubers quit calling themselves YouTubers and started calling themselves influencers. And, yeah, I thought it was really funny that they're trying to get away from calling themselves that because it's got a negative connotation to it, you know. But I'm like, dude, you are what you are. You guys are drama channels. Like, you guys report on the drama. They're clickbaiters, which I really, really hate that. Like, I cannot stand, and this isn't just them in general. This is like anybody. When they use their thumbnail as clickbait. Like, that is so, I get that it works. And if you want your channel to grow, sometimes you have to do stupid ass shit. But I don't get that. Like, when, especially when like it's like nothing like what they're saying. Like, I think I've seen some where they're like, Jaclyn Hill completely lied about so-and-so, and then their video is like nothing to do with what they just said. Very odd to me. I don't understand it. Or like just a super duper exaggerated thumbnails, like, you know, and stuff like that, on stuff you know by who they are that they're not gonna bash that product or that person. Like when Tati came out with her palette and everyone was like, I tried Tati's palette and I'm shook, or I tried Tati's palette and I did not expect this, and like, and it's like, okay, what do you mean? What didn't you expect? Like, because they don't say that in their video. I think that's it. The only place I'm going to work today, so I just don't really care too much to like do anything too crazy. But I'm gonna use this for the first time, I think, and this is the ColourPop Mighty Morphin from the Flutterby collection. I don't know. The one I wanted to use today, which was Frog, I left upstairs and I don't want to go get it. I just don't know if this, because this has like pink and my eyeshadow isn't pink. I guess I could use this one by Tom Ford. It's way, way softer than, yeah, that's pretty. It kind of brightens up my eye. Yeah, so I just kind of don't, I can't stand that. I really think that it's become like, let's see who can fake it the best. You know, like, and then being so dishonest. Like I just mentioned several times in several different videos, I did YouTube about 10 years ago. I thought I put my eyelash curler down here, son of a beach. And it was nothing like this. Like, you just watched people do makeup, and I get that the drama is entertaining and people love it, you know, and that's why those drama channels get so much, get so many views. So I get it, right? But I feel like, and to be perfectly honest, I'm glad that it isn't the way it used to be. I think I would be bored, and you know, in life you definitely need things to change. Sorry if I'm like blocking you guys, but it's hard to do eyeliner. and me like not talking because it's hard to do eyeliner and talk. I'm not even the dude. I didn't do eyeliner for like 5 years because I had eyelash extensions. So my eyeliner skills are like not the best. Yeah. I actually don't even know why I brought this eyeliner down. I wanted to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills one because I like how it's so matte. It looks so pretty. And this is like everybody's most hated person's eyeliner, which I like it. I mean, I think it's good, but nobody likes Kat Von D anymore. She's not canceled. That girl's literally been like crucified. So I don't know about you guys, but before, like I've mentioned, I wasn't a huge like Jaclyn Hill follower. Like I can say honestly that I've followed her maybe for the last year. Before that, I had no idea who she was. But so I had no idea that she was like a big fan of that Absolute powder until she mentioned it in her launch video. And she was talking about how, you know, this was similar to that and like that inspired that powder or whatever. And so I was like, you know what, I'm like so curious now about that Absolute powder because like I like Lancome. They've got some really good stuff. They've got a perfume I want really bad, but their perfumes are so expensive. But anyway, and not that I have a problem spending money on makeup and perfumes, but I just can't do that right now. It's about to be Christmas. So I went and got that powder and I have it on today. You know, it's pretty hard to tell, but I like it. It's pretty. It's really hard for me to use kind of luminous powders like that because I feel like I end up looking greasy. So we'll see how I look throughout the day after I work. Because I end up just, it's just right here. I end up looking kind of oily and I hate that. And then, you know, what's so funny is me constantly commenting about how I can only pose for 15 minutes. And I figured out that it is not YouTube. I use iMovie to edit my videos and to like upload and stuff. It's iMovie that doesn't let me record longer than, like it tells me when I go to upload, the YouTube's limit is 15 minutes. And then I actually tried a different editing app and it let me. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really thought that it was because I like wasn't partner, that my videos had to be short. And so I saw somebody that, you know, that's videos were long and, you know, they, and she told me, I met her on here, J Girl's Booty, I think is what, or Beauty, J Girl's Beauty. I asked her about it. I'm like, I think that, like, how do you make your videos long? Because she's not like, she's got, you know, around the same amount of subscribers as me. So I'm like, oh, so how are her videos like 20 minutes? And she told me to check my settings, but it wasn't that. It was, yeah, the iMovie, which I still like using iMovie. I'm just going to have to like upload them and then share them to another editing app when I want to upload them to actually YouTube. I wasn't going to put on lashes today because I am so sick of wearing eyelashes. My eyelashes aren't bad, especially compared to how they were when I first took my lash extensions off. Oh my gosh, dude. I had nubs. Like, I looked like a bald, like a hairless cat. It was so gross. And thanks to this serum that I've been using, which is New Lash, and I got it at Dillard's, it's been working like amazing. It has taken some time though, and they're still not where they should be. Like, my eyelashes used to touch my eyebrows almost. And these things barely touch my freaking eyelid. But yeah, so what do you guys think about... I was going to do a video about the things that influencers do that I can't stand. And then I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I wonder if some of them would watch it and know who I was talking about, because there's a couple that do this that I watch that aren't huge. They're like smaller influencers, and they're not subscribed to me or anything, but oh my gosh, like for instance, I cannot stand how they say, without further ado, like, let's get started. I'm like, what? Why? People have been saying that since the dawn of time on YouTube. I'm like, is there not, like, can you not just say, okay, let's get started, like, without further ado? I just, ew, that, like, irks me. I can't stand the way that sounds, like, especially because it's like, come on, without further ado. Think of something else to say, like, on my cheek. And then long, super long, drawn out, winded intros, like super explaining things, like, oh my gosh, like I watched a video, and I'm definitely not going to mention her because I do love her content, but it was about why she wasn't going to be ordering the Jaclyn Hill makeup launch, like the new highlighters and stuff. And I'm telling you, like, that video or that intro was like 15 minutes, dude. And I was like, are you effing kidding me? Like, you don't have to order anything. Like, I mean, no one's making you, you know? And I mean, she even started crying. And I don't know if it's just me, but this is just makeup. Like, if there's a day that like I'm over here crying about makeup, then we have a problem. Like, I need to go to therapy because my issues are way deeper than makeup if I'm crying over makeup. Literally, like, and I know people have said this before, but there are people that are dying and starving in this world. And there are countries that don't even have clean water. And I'm not trying to I am definitely not trying to downplay anybody's problems, because everybody has their own issues, you know what I mean? And just because they're not important to one person doesn't mean they're not serious, important issues to them. But I just think, like, in the grand scheme of things and in life in general, when you're on YouTube crying over makeup, you really need to reevaluate your priorities and what you find important in life, because seriously, like, there should be no reason why you would be crying on YouTube over makeup. I think I need, I don't know, it's not sparkly enough, but it's pretty soft. I really think I need lashes. I feel like bald eyes over here. I wore lashes to work yesterday, and oh my gosh, I ended up having to rip them off because they were lifting in the inner corner, and I'm so sick of them doing that, dude. This is a Duo lash glue that I use. It's Duo brush on adhesive with vitamins. Maybe that's why, like, maybe because it's not like the industrial strength, like Killer Duo, that it is not doing its job right, because I go to get coffee while I've been working for a couple hours already. And you have to think too, like, I'm doing nails, so I'm looking down. And so I go to get coffee, and then I get in the car and I look in the rearview mirror just to see kind of how my makeup is looking, and my eyelashes all lifted in both corners. And I was like, oh my God, my client probably thought, the hell's wrong with this girl? Yeah, I thought that was funny. And so I just ripped them off in the car. I was like, I can't take this anymore. Stupid freaking eyelashes. But yeah, so anyways, back to that. I just think like you definitely should not be on YouTube crying over makeup. It isn't that serious. It really isn't. And I guess maybe like the only people I would think that should be like getting that kind of upset over this kind of stuff is like brand and business owners, because this is their bread and butter. Like they've literally invested their entire lives into this. And so like, yeah, if they're like, let's say tanking and their business isn't doing well, like, yeah, that's sad, you know, like you definitely have a right to be upset at that point. But when you're just like crying because, I mean, I can't even really remember even why like she started getting like so upset about it. Like I think she had like just said like she'd met her and she felt like she wasn't being like a good person by not supporting her, but at the same time she didn't feel like the way she handled the lipsticks was like right and blah blah blah. And I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, it is what it is, dude. The lipsticks are done. Like she gave everybody their money back, and the people that are saying they didn't get refunds, like they're not showing any proof, so they're just saying it. And until there's proof, like why do people keep talking about that? Like show evidence of that first before you're like, I don't know, I guess the beauty community is like you're guilty until proven innocent, which is crazy to me, because I don't, like I've said before, I don't know anybody that hasn't made mistakes, and unless you haven't, that's the only time you should be over here pointing fingers and like throwing stones. And yeah, Jaclyn Hill has made some pretty big like mistakes in this industry, but she is really trying to right what she did. Obviously makeup is her passion and she loves it, otherwise she would have went running with her tail between her legs. I mean, I know I would have been like, dude, you're never seeing me online again. Okay, hopefully I didn't make this video too long to the point where now I really can't upload it. Like hopefully it can be a little longer than 20 minutes. I'm trying to like not make it too dark because it is like 9 o'clock in the morning right now. But yeah, I think this is good. I really like the way this turned out. I'm really loving this palette. Dude, this is really nice. And this one too, the Tom Ford palette, like I used a little bit of these three. No, sorry, these three. Not the peach one. I haven't used that one at all yet. It's pretty. It's got like, it's a duochrome. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this kind of video. It's really hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. Super hard. But I really, yeah, like I'm trying to branch out and do like maybe get ready with me while trying out new stuff and things like that, and see how that works out. So let me know if you guys liked the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. If you are watching this before you go to work or after, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Bye.